welcome to my channel. And as my shirt says, and as the title says, these are my book boyfriends for 2018. As I said in the intro, these are my book boyfriends for 2018. At the end of the year or beginning of next year, I will be recording a video sort of in that Academy Award style of, you know, best actor, best actress, best movie, and turning those categories into bookish themes. So, best male character, best female character, favorite book or best book of the year, which is going to be super hard. Oh my goodness, just can't do it. And in getting dressed this morning, I decided to wear my boyfriend hoarders t-shirt. Thanks to Michelle Valentine and her hubby. I love this shirt. I love this shirt. But I had no clue what I was going to record for today, so this shirt sparked the inspiration for my videos that will be coming up here in the near future, where I am going to pick a book for each of the months that have already passed. So January until November so far, and give you what you guys have got to look forward to, or the contenders for my favorites for the end of the year. This might actually help me more than it's going to help you, but I love book boyfriends. Book boyfriends are amazing. And in the circles of romance readers that I run with, book boyfriends are like a real thing. We claim them, we love them, we wish that they were no longer fictional, even with all their flaws and craziness and things like that. So let's get into my list of book boyfriends for 2018. For January, I am naming Cole from Love You Through It by Fabiola Francisco as my book boyfriend for January. He is my book boyfriend because in this story, our female character goes through something that is just so heartbreaking, and he is there for her, and he loves her through it. Yeah, pun intended. Sorry, couldn't help it. It's the title of the book. In February, Noah is my book boyfriend from One Last Time by Corinne Michaels. I love Noah. I love Noah. I read a different book in this sort of series of standalones. I've read all the books in this series, but this is the beginning of the year, so February I had only met 2 of the guys, and Noah is my guy because last year's guy I can't use. And yes, Noah is amazing. He is funny and he's snarky, and I just loved him. Loved him. In March, my guy was Gage from Home Run King by Stella. And the reason I picked Gage is because he is this baseball player that is just like, you stayed with my grams and I am like forever single, but I want to sort of change my life around, but at the same time I don't want to be, and I don't think in any way that you got pregnant, but all those little yappy yappers in my ear might change my little thoughts, but the hijinks that come along with figuring out that his grandma was the bomb, Grams was the bomb, and pushed him in the right direction even in death, was amazing. I loved his journey of actually becoming the man that he is today by the end of the book. Loved it. For April, I have 2. For April, we're going with Ash and Emery from American Prince and American King. There's also American Queen, but they're in it, but these 2 stories are like their stories. And that is the new Camelot series by Sierra Simone. These 2 are amazing, and it's hot, and it's sexy, and it's taboo, and there's things that just, woo! Yes, those 2 together are fire. Straight up fire. For May, we have Anthony from An Imperfect Heart by Amie Knight. And this guy meets this girl, and then they lose touch, and she has to come to him and ask for help because he's a heart surgeon and her baby has a heart problem. Yes, it ripped your heart out. Oh yes. Oh yes, because as a mother, I would do anything for my child. And Anthony is a little bit of a jerk, but at the same time, he's still coming into his own feelings and understanding what he went through. And yes, it's such a good story. Such a good story. Definitely think you should go out and read this one. For June, we're going with Jax from Wicked Gentleman by Christy Pastori, because Jax is just nasty, dirty, sexy, and yummy. All just boiled into this little package. Yes, he's a CEO and catches the eye. Female character catches Jax's eye while she's trying to fix her car, and hijinks. Lots and lots of hijinks. Yes. And it was so much fun. For July, we have Beckham from Blood Match by K.A. Linde, and he's a vampire, and he's a douche. I thought it was a douche for most of book one. This is a trilogy, so you need to read them in order, starting with this book right here. But he gets better, and you start, like, to love Beckham. You do. I did. I mean, it took me a whole book, but I ended up loving him. In August, we have August from A Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan, and what is there to say about August? August is this basketball player who meets pretty much the love of his life before his biggest game, and then finds out that she is the girlfriend of his biggest rival. Woo! And then their journey to go on top of that? Oh my God! Yes. Yes, that book had my heart just in a grip. It was just like, ah! Whew, but August is the man through it all. For September, we have Colby, and he is actually in the Blue Line duet and the Perfect duet by Meghan Quinn. So that is the upside of falling, the downside of love, the left side of perfect, and the right side of forever. You got to read all 4 of these books in order to really grasp the things that Colby has to go through in his life. You may get mad at this series. You might get mad at Meghan and want to, like, toss her off a bridge and be like, what are you doing? But in the end, Colby is what really matters, because Colby's the man. Loved him. Loved, felt him, and needed him. And just, yes, so much. So much. In October, we have, October was a real hard one. There were 3 contenders for October, but I narrowed it down to this one right here, which is Austin from Gravel Road by Stephie Walls. And he gets the title and the nomination for Book Boyfriend of 2018 because Austin is that boy that you loved when you were young, and then something happens and you leave. You think he hates you, you hate him, you guys have misunderstandings. There was so much angst in this book, and so much just like rip your heart out. And I was texting and PMing Stephie to find out what was going on, because at 60% I was still in the dark. Still in the dark. And I was like, I need to know what's going on, because Austin's ripping my heart out with everything that he's going through. And then for November, which is so far, I had to give it to Gavin from Heartbreak Warfare by Heather M. Orgeron and Kate Stewart. Now, Gavin is not the main male character in this book, but Gavin is the one that had my heart through this book. And I felt for Gavin, and I rooted for Gavin, and I needed Gavin, and that's all I can say about that. So, those are my book boyfriends so far for 2018. I'll leave December's to be a surprise. Ha ha ha! You guys will find out who December's nominee is for Book Boyfriend of the Year or main male character for the year in January when I do my Bookish Academy Awards. If you want to check out last year's Bookish Academy Awards, please check out the cards and check them out because they're awesome. And I will do it again next year in 2019 for all of 2018. So this is what you guys have to come in the coming weeks. You guys will get nominations for all those categories. Yay! Hope you guys like that. If you do like that format, or if you guys are really interested in hearing about all that, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you have read any of those books. Do you think my book boyfriends are amazing as well? Let me know down in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.